Hey everybody, Popcan Dan. It is after the long weekend here in Canada in August, and I'm still camping. And I don't know if you can see it. Okay, there's a ball there. We've got a hat here. We've got water bottle there. I mean, it is just toys. This place is an absolute mess. That's why I come here, man. Because after the long weekend, it's a Monday after the long weekend. You would not believe how many people packed this beach. I already did this beach a few days ago, but this is the prime time to come back and do it again. There's stuff everywhere, and I wonder how many people lost stuff. So I'm coming back. I'm going to hit the beach, and then I'm going in the water as well. And I've already done half of the water here, but I've got to get back in there because this weekend was absolutely jam-packed, and I want to see if there's anything else I can pull out from here. So stay tuned. We're going to see. Oh, one quick thing. I talked to the superintendent of this park, provincial park, and I talked to him about metal detecting. And you know what was really cool? For the 2 years that I've been detecting this, well, no, more than that, I've been under the assumption that it was a word of mouth thing that a guy, one of the wardens, had given me and said, yeah, you know, you're okay as long as you're in the beach and in the water, which was fine. And the superintendent told me that. He said, but technically you're supposed to go talk to him to get permission, and he doesn't grant permission quite often. I found that out. It was quite interesting. Anyways, the really cool part was I talked to him for about a half hour. It was all about the code of ethics and everything about detecting, and you know what proper code of ethics are and everything, and you know, returning things to the park and returning to other people. And I guess he was so impressed, he came down to my campsite with a written letter of permission exclusively for me to detect the beach and the water. I had permission before, but it was kind of a word of mouth thing, but now I've got it in writing. That was the coolest thing ever, man, that a provincial park would give me a written letter of permission to detect. And so it's almost like I got a bit of a partnership now with them, that any things I find that I can return to them, or maybe we can get back to the owners, anything of historical value. It's almost like I'm working with them as a partner. It's really awesome, man. After chatting with the guy, I couldn't believe he came down and did that for me. And this guy's the top dog at the provincial park. So, you know, like I said, be truthful, and that's what happens, you know. You get permissions for things like that. So, yeah. So anyways, enough talking, man. I got to hit the water. Hit the beach, hit the water. Here we go. The boat going out there, the guy sitting in the back with his hoodie up does not look like he wants to be there. He didn't want to wake up early, but hey, I had to wake up early if I'm going to come metal detecting this beach, so before all the people get here. Let me show you. I just got something in the scoop. All right, sorry, let's move on down. Right in the water, at the water line, I got this. Not old, it's just some buckle. It's funny. You know, we're out in historical fields finding buckles all the time. I don't find, first thing I dig here at the beach, right on the water line, is a buckle, but it's new. It came off somebody's swimming trunks or something. Not bad, not a bad start. All right, so we are looking at what looks like a dime in the scoop. Let's grab it, have a look. Yeah, definitely a dime. All right, not bad, not bad. All right, friends, we got our first car of the morning. I don't know if it'll be the first, the last. Sorry, I don't know if it is the first. I don't know if it'll be the last. I'm so tired, man. I woke up so early this morning. Ooh, she's a sweet one too. Look at that. That's like a throwback. I don't know the model. Let me clean it up here in the water. We'll see if we can get a model off of it or something. Wow, definitely a nice car, man. Let's see. I'm trying to read it. That's too wet. Hey, nice little vehicle, man. All right, everybody, so I'm wrapping up this one. This is the after long weekend hunt of the beach and the water where I camp up here at the provincial park. It was good. It wasn't, I thought it was going to be better, but I did pretty good. I can't complain. I'm going to show you some of my finds here. And I'm going to explain while I'm showing some of my finds, the contract that I have with the with the park, that written letter from the superintendent of the park. So let me show you. Okay, so use the AT Pro. Got my beach headphones and the water headphones. Got the sand scoop. I need a bigger scoop. I think this one's, I seem to be missing it a lot. It takes me so many scoops to get my to get whatever I'm looking for. So we're gonna start right here. Let's start with this. Just a buckle, not old, definitely new, off somebody's swimming trunks or something. Next we have a hair clip, no big deal, fishing leader. Very interesting. Now, okay, so this is what we're going to start talking about. Take a look at the point on that. If that's stuck in somebody's foot, man, that would hurt. Definitely would hurt. Piece of a pencil, wow. Then we go look at the classic pull tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 classic pull tabs. Now this is where I'm going to start talking about. This is when I'm going to start talking about the contract I have. Now I'm starting to pull up these in the water. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you look at them closely, take a look at this one. Old, rusted. If that's stuck in somebody's foot, man, and this is what I explained to the superintendent. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it around in a second. I'll just finish off. I got this car, toonie, a loonie, an American quarter, 2 dimes, and a penny. So when I was talking to the superintendent, this is what I explained to him what I do, code of ethics. I clean up the beach. It's stuff like this. Look at this, man. It's stuff like that if you step on. I explained it to him. I showed him some of the stuff. And I said, this is the stuff that I clean up for you guys. And he was super ecstatic. It's almost like he wanted me to stay here all summer and just clean up the beach for him. But I told him, no, I got to go back to work. But anyways, and that's all part and parcel. It's the code of ethics. I explained to him, just the code of ethics and what I do and my intentions, and he immediately, he said to me, I can tell you're an honest guy. So I definitely want to give you this permission letter to hunt the park. Now, when I say hunt the park, I'm not talking inland. There's a lot of historical, archaeological things that go on inland that I'm not allowed to touch. But water and beach, man, he said, you have at her. And in the letter it says, if I find anything of historical significance, that I will return it either to the park or the museum that's just outside the park. And that's what I did last year before I even talked to him. When I found that miner's hammer, that rock hammer, I returned that to the museum. Oh, not return it, I gave it to the museum, and they were ecstatic, and he said that's exactly what we're looking for. So that's it, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. That was a good day. I'm gonna try to hit a few more hunts before I go home. I go home in 4 days, so I'll try to get a few more in. All right, take care.